Arrays are just like variables, but one of the difference between variables and arrays is that we can store multiple values inside arrays, but inside variables we can only store one value. Arrays are mostly used when we have so much data. For example, when we want to get all of the products of our websites, or we want to categorize our products in different categories. Now let's create an array. So the structure is very much like the variable. Let's just say string names is going to be equal to Sarah. Now, in order to turn this into an array, and let's say I want to add 2 more names, all we need to do is to add 2 square brackets right after our type, and for the value we need to put them inside 2 curly brackets. So now I can separate the values with comma and add another value. Now that's our array of names. Now for displaying the data, we just say console.writeLine, and to get the data from our array, we just need to call the names. And the difference between using an array and using a variable is that we need to specify which index of our variable we are going to get. We just need to add the square brackets, and inside the square brackets we need to put the index of our value. So in collective types like arrays and lists, the starting point of our indexing will start from 0. So the first value will index 0, the second one will index 1, and it goes on. So in order to get the second value, which is Mehdi, we need to set the value of 1 inside our names. And now let's run the application. You can see it is printing out Mehdi inside our console. We can also change the values of our array, and it can be possible by saying names, specify the index, for example index 1, and I can set it equal to name, which is the variable that we have up here. And again, if I run the application, here you can see the printed name would be Ali, because we are replacing it with the previous value inside our array. Now let's say we want to know how many items we have inside our array. We can access that easily by saying names dot, and we have a property called length. And the name.length will return us an integer that we can store it inside any integer, which I'm going to say number going to be equal to names.length. And here we can just print out number. So if I run the application again, here you can see we have 2 elements. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. If you want to encourage me and support me to create more videos like this, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Thank you, bye bye.